Hi everyone, my name is Victor and I'm one of the authors of Technique.com. Today we're going to continue with our course and we're going to be looking at managing process in Linux part 3. In part 1 and part 2 we've talked about what a process is. We've looked at how to kill a process. We've done a lot of things when we looked at what a process is, alright? And in this video I'm going to show you how to nice and renice a process. Okay, quick one: if you're going to be writing the RHCSA 8 exam or the SUSE Linux exam or the LFCS exam, just scroll down to the end of the website and click on the exam practice questions. Alright, so I'm going to be updating this website from time to time with the latest practice questions so you can practice before you write the exam. Okay, so what is Linux process priority and niceness? Every process in Linux has a process ID as well as a process priority, alright? We established that in the previous video, okay? And when I say every process in Linux has a process priority, that is the amount of system resources allocated to a process, okay? So every process, when they are started, are assigned the same process priority. What I mean is that they run with almost the same amount of system resources except in a few cases. And however, the priority of a process can be changed. Alright, so for example, if a process is such that it will take time to complete, you can nice such process, that is, give it a higher priority than other processes by assigning a higher amount of system resources to that process. Okay, and also if a process is slow or taking time to complete, it could be a job as well as alright, and it could also be a background process, alright. You can renice that process and assign a higher amount of system resources to that process. So in essence, nicing and renicing a process, in other words, is setting and resetting or changing the priority of a process. Okay, so it's just simply giving more CPU time to a process than the other, and it can either be a positive or negative. So as we go on in this configuration, you would understand more of this. And you should also know that one can change the priority of a process by assigning a higher amount of system resources or processing power to the process, or reducing the amount of system resources from the process. So this will depend on the nice or the renice value that will be used to change the process priority. Okay, so let me just quickly explain how to nice and renice a process before we also look at the configuration. There are 140 priorities, but I won't delve into that for now, not to go out of the scope. But changing the priority of a process depends on the nice value you give to that process. A nice value can range from -20, which is the highest priority, to +19, which is the lowest priority. And if you have a negative nice value, more processing power will be assigned to that process. On the contrary, if you have a positive nice value, processing power will be reduced from that process. So furthermore, to nice a process, the best practice is not to do it aggressively, okay? So for example, if you want to change the process priority from 20 to 9, it is best to change the nice value bit by bit and not do it all at once, except if the difference in the number is not wide. Having understood this concept, alright, I'm just going to show you how to nice and renice a process, and that's what we're going to do in the next video. Alright, so thank you for watching. Please subscribe to this channel and bye for now.